I am absolutely delighted to be sharing with you my review of an amazing book, a fabulous read, so well written. It's The Mansion Twins by Rose M. Channing. Let me describe this book to you. When I began reading it, it felt as if I were peering through a keyhole into a magical world, because that's in fact what you're introduced to in this absolutely exquisite book. This book is the story of a magical world that was destroyed and now has a chance of redemption thanks to two very wonderful women, a set of twins who you'll learn about when you read this great book. I'm going to read a piece for you from the prologue. I thought it was so well written. Prologue. The ground shook beneath her feet as she ran. The air felt wrong, and even the halls she'd grown up in were suddenly unrecognizable. It wasn't only the shouts and blinding lights that made it so. Battle was familiar to her, but this was more than just another fight. Someone in front of her screamed. That was all the warning she had before fireballs flew in her direction. She reacted quickly, throwing up a shield against them. Heat seeped through her protective bubble, but nothing more could reach her. Yet even when that attack was over, she knew she was far from safe. The room was beginning to collapse, and a horde of enemies stood in every direction between her and a way out. Now that is the beginning of this absolutely amazing book. The Mansion Twins struck me as especially amazing because it presented the concept of accomplishment, getting to what we need, with the idea of magic and a world that is exquisitely and absolutely well defined. I would highly recommend this book to absolutely anyone who is seeking a very good read, a book that's a real page turner, a book that you can never put down. I would especially point out, if any parents or caregivers are reading this and seeing this review, that this is an excellent book to choose for any one of your charges, young adults who need a book that will help them to want to continue reading because they will never be able to put it down. For any of you who want a fabulous book, this is something that truly speaks to the heart. It speaks to perseverance, to the mind, to persistence, to getting to somewhere, to finding who we are and what redemption is all about, which is working through everything to get to where we are. The idea of magic is something we've seen in many books, but not as well presented as here by Rose, who in her book, The Mansion Twins, gives us something to think about, which is, what would we do for what we really need to accomplish? So please read the next best book you can find, which is on your shelf when you put it there.